Hi, everyone. I'm here today. We are here today for our launch party of our zines. This is the official. Here. We are. It says that 11 people are already here. So if you're here, please say hi. I know Charu's here, says can't wait. And Andrea's here, can't wait either. I also can't wait. Like everyone, oh, Leah's here, hi. Lydia, when you get lost in Charu's language zine and almost come late to the live stream, love it. Oh God, Angelica's here, hi. We've got Amira Wolf. Oh my God, we're all here. It's so beautiful. I am so excited. I should have brought balloons. Julia's here. Hey. I should have brought balloons. That was an oversight. Maxine is here. I am so excited to hang out with you today. Andrea says, hi, haven't finished my zine because I changed my subject and it will take me some time to finish it, but I'm super excited to see what everyone did. I love that. If you weren't able to finish your zine, if you still want to submit it to me, I'm going to be accepting them until the end of the year, putting them up on our webpage. So definitely don't worry. I will definitely put them up on the page. Up until the end of the year. After that, I'm just gonna, I gotta put an end line on it at some point. This was a tip I learned when I was a teacher, a lecturer at university. If you give kids a like infinite deadline, you get infinite hand-ins. So, yeah, let's definitely just before the end of the year. Oh, Glorinell says, I'm watching this as I walk to work. Amazing. Welcome to the fiesta. I wanted to show you guys, I'm so proud of my setup today because, as you know, we've had some technical difficulties on the last stream and I was so frustrated because I love doing these streams. So today, you're on my phone. Now, I forget who it was, but somebody commented that my phone would shake a lot, and that's because I just had you propped up on my computer. But now look at what I've done, guys. I have my phone on a tripod. And we're doing a phone because of two reasons. Number one, if the internet cuts out, I'm going to go onto my data and then we'll be fine. And then number two is I can flip the camera around and show you the zines on my computer. So super excited about my setup today. I feel a bit like a genius about how cool this looks. I also, if I'm looking over here, it's because that's where my laptop is, and I can see the comments better on the laptop than I can on the computer, on the thing. Oh, and Angelica says it's great video quality for a phone. I agree. iPhones these days, they're crazy. I don't even have the newest iPhone. I have the... Oh, no, wait. I recently got a newer iPhone, but it's not like the newest. I don't know what it is, though. I'm not gonna lie to you about that. Let's see. So, we're genuinely gonna jump in. It's time. It's time to celebrate our zines. I guess, first of all, I really, really want to just thank you. I didn't know how this was gonna go down. I love zines. A couple years ago, basically, let me tell you my little story about zines. A couple years ago, I took a course in my university undergrad, which was about literature in the digital age. So it was about, like, interactive fiction and metadata and stuff, and it was really cool. It was my favorite course I've ever done, but it was the guy who taught it, my professor Adam Hammond, is the best lecturer I've ever had, and he mentioned zines, and I was like, what's that? And so it wasn't even part of our course, he just mentioned it as part of something, and I went home and I looked it up and I was like, oh my God. I started getting so excited about it, and then one of my friends in university was doing a zine workshop. It was like a stars aligning moment. So I went to this workshop and I had so much fun, and I felt like I had unlocked something. And so I looked into it, and there was a zine fair happening in Toronto called CanZine. If you're near Toronto, you should go to CanZine. It is such a good, it's at the art gallery at the main art AGO. And it's so good, and I just saw all of these zines, and I bought so many zines, and I just became obsessed with it. And then I started making videos about it just because that's kind of my life. Like, when I love something, especially if it's bookish, I want to make a video about it. So I did that, and I just was so excited by how many people, so my video called How to Make a Zine is one of my most watched videos, which I think is so cool because clearly like people are excited about this weird medium, and I know that a lot of teachers show it in their classrooms, which is really cool. Also guys, look, I got a tattoo. What do you think? It's the tiniest tattoo of all time, but I love it. But anyway, yeah. I didn't understand kind of like that it was going to become a part of my brand. Like people associate me with zines. And when I asked you guys like what could we do on Patreon that would be fun, so many of you said zines. And I was like, well, if you guys are up for it, I definitely am. So I think I'm gonna move over here to try and avoid some of this glare on my glasses. Yeah, it's a bit better. Yeah, and so I was like, okay, if you want it, I'll do it. And it's been so much fun. It's made me really think about zines kind of like from step 1 to step 2. I had to sit down and like make a lesson plan. I was like, okay, well, here are the elements, here are my tips, here are my tricks. But it's been so exciting to see your creativity. Do you know what I mean? Like to just see how you guys are, like how we all have the same lesson plan, but we all came up with such different ideas. So we'll start off by showing my zine, and then we're gonna go through all of your zines, and I'm so excited. Abigail says, hi everyone, sadly can't stay, but we'll watch later. Just wanted to pop in quickly. Also bummed I couldn't finish mine, but hoping to do so soon. Yes, that page is gonna be up on my website forever, until like Squarespace decides to delete everything. And so if you put your zine in late, don't worry about it. It's gonna be right there, and we can always visit each other's zines and remember this magical time. So, up first, I didn't finish my zine. I'm so close to finishing it, but I just didn't fully finish it. So I have printed a prototype, and you'll see why it's not finished. Basically, my ordering is out of order, and I didn't put all of it in yet. So it's like, I don't know how many pages this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait, okay, so it's about 16 pages. I think it's gonna be double the length. I just didn't have time to print it last night, and I was just like, ah! So I was like, I have half of it, basically. And like, I'm gonna finish it today. Like, I know exactly what needs to get done, but you know, life. I also had to like spend a long time yesterday uploading all of your zines and stuff, so my time got a little stolen. But here is my zine. I am so excited about it. It is called, By Your Votes, Pineapple on Pizza, Growing Up in Canada. So last night I was like, Connor, my boyfriend, Connor, I want them to vote on my title. I think that would be so fun. What should I call it? And we were brainstorming, and I was like, what I originally was gonna call it was just Where I'm From, because I thought that was really simple and effective. Where I'm from. I'd love to hear a story right now. Be telling me, how did you come up with your title idea? If I send you one now, will you be able to see it during the video? I can try. Emeka, if you send it during the live stream, I'll try and squeeze it in. But yeah, so I was like, Where I'm From. That's a cool, simple, effective title. And then he said, how about My Poutine Days? And I was like, that is such a good one. So we wrote that down. We went through so many options. I had picked one phrase from the Canadian National Anthem. I had chosen a phrase from a poem, but like they felt a little too pretentious and too fancy. And then I was like, I really like My Poutine Days because it's a little irreverent. It's kind of funny. It's a little more calm and casual. And then I was like, what else is like a Canadian invention? And I was like, pineapple on pizza. And I was like, I love that. Like it kind of reminds me of Puffin Food, which is like kind of a weird, doesn't make sense title. So like, you should make another zine just listing all the name ideas. Lydia says the picture of me as a baby behind the camera was the best. I can just picture baby Ariel in a scarf and a beret directing her first video. Nicole says, my title was easy. I was trying to model game instruction, so how to play Monopoly was very simple. Okay, Nicole, I love your title idea. Like because obviously I was getting all the emails from people sending me their zines, and I was like, what's this? And I was just like, insane. Okay, Angela is asking the most important question. Do I like pineapple pizza? This might be controversial. I love pineapple on pizza. Hawaiian pizza is the best. I'm a vegetarian, so I don't even like ham, and I try to avoid it, but because my family isn't vegetarian, a lot of the time we will just get Hawaiian pizza and I'll end up eating ham. I do my best. I try and be plant-based, but we can't, not all the time, especially when you live in a household with other people, and pizza's expensive. But regardless, I love pineapple on pizza. So yeah, so I was like, the greatest Canadian invention, not the greatest. There's a lot of good inventions, but I just loved it. And then I decided to just draw a little pizza, which I drew that on Photoshop. And because of your suggestions, a lot of people were like, I didn't know that pineapple on pizza was Canadian. It is kind of obscure. And I was like, you're totally right. It doesn't make any sense. So I decided to put a subtitle, Growing Up in Canada, because that actually at least shows you what this zine is about. So I'm very excited about the cover. You then open it to the same thing. It's the front page. So I did this because the last page is a thank you. It has all your names on it. Hello! And it has my little like thank you to my patrons, and then also has my little note about how the poem is from there's a poem in here that's not mine, like I didn't write it, and there's a poem, and then there's like a collage photos in here that I didn't take, so I like attribute those properly. But yeah, all your names are in there, which I'm so excited about. I'm gonna double check that everyone's names show up correctly and stuff. So, like, it just goes off of what your name is on Patreon. Hi, Kathy. It's okay that you can't stay long. This video will be up forever. It just goes by what your name is on Patreon. So for some people, it like only has their first name, but that's fine. Yeah, so I have that. But then when you open it, wait for it. The first thing you encounter is my red page. I am so happy with how this turned out. So as you guys remember, I went on a stationery haul. I flipped through and I decided to get some red construction paper because I just wanted to play with textures. And I sounded so pretentious like an artist there, but whatever. Hans, hi! But yeah, so I ended up doing this and I decided to cut it because I just thought it would be cool to have different shapes and sizes. What do you guys think? I think it looks so cool. I used this hole punch that I got to cut like a little hole in here because I just think that adds something to it. And then the first page is my timeline. So because this book is all about like where I've lived, I wanted to just make it really clear because it might be kind of confusing. So it's kind of like in 1994, I lived in Calgary, Alberta. From 94 to 2000, I lived in Kelowna, British Columbia. From here to here to here. So it just goes through everywhere that I've lived so that if at any point you're confused, you can just go back to the timeline. And then on the back of it is why I moved so much. And it's like a tiny little thing. It says, the question I get asked the most often when people hear I've moved around so much is why? And so I kind of just explain why. The answer is I don't know. Then you can see the first error in my prototype zine. It's upside down. So oh, thank you, Lydia. Thank you. I'm so excited with how the embroidery turned out. I'm going to color edit this a bit more on Photoshop because it should be a bit more yellow. It's a bit turned, like, you know, the scanner does only so much, so I just want to boost the color a little bit. But yeah, I love how it turned out. I think it looks so cute. And so British Columbia is the first section, and then pretend it's not upside down. You flip the page and you got this stuff. Okay, so you see some photos of me. This is me when I originally lived in BC when I was, 2. Look at her. Look at her. And then here I am many, many years later. So I think that that's a very cool contrast to show that. But then we have, very excitingly, my transfer paper. Guys, I was able to print on it. My printer totally allows you to print on a transfer paper. It's not called transfer paper, tracing paper. So I decided to print on one page. You can see on one page, it's just the outline of Canada. I love it. I think it looks so beautiful. And I think like when you flip it, like look how cool it looks. Like no matter what it's laying on, I think it looks so cool. So I'm really happy with that. And again, it's just a new texture and it just feels fancy. I love it. Nicole says you want to try printing on tracing paper. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. It's so cool. So then it goes into every province, and there's like a little blurb, and there's some of these collage. I can't believe it worked out to print. I know, me neither. I was so nervous because I wanted it to work so bad, and then it worked so cool. And then there's more photos. Again, this one's upside down, but this is like one of my favorite photos of me of all time. So this is me getting that angle. Look at the determination. I'm like bending down. I'm like, no, I don't know. I think we've got to kind of situate this the slippers. The slippers are what really make the photo. It really ties it together. Amal, it says that they're going to try printing. You have to try it. Everyone has to try it. It's my new favorite thing. I just want to do an entire zine that's tracing paper. I think I literally will. But yeah, so I have that, and it's just like a little jokey page, right? It's not a joke. It's like, this is where it started. Watch me go. Oh my God, guys, do you want to see something insane? Okay, look at the tripod. Look at that tripod. It says Velbon Victory 460. See that tripod? Come with me, my friends. You're not gonna believe it. Let's see. Same tripod. Can you see? Oh, I have to spin it so that you can see. There it is. Velbon Victory. It's the exact same tripod. It's my mom's tripod. It's no matter, my dad has bought me tripods in the, like, because I make videos and stuff, so a couple times he's bought me and my brother tripods so we can make stuff, which is super sweet. Nothing has ever compared to this tripod. I just keep using this tripod. Have been using it for 25 years. I think I made you guys a bit shorter by accident. So, you're a bit tilted? That's fine. So yeah, so that's really cute. I loved including photos in this. I think it really makes the zine feel very homey. Okay, so this is upside down. All right, then we have, again, another example of this, but then you can see this kind of thing isn't the other transfer page, and I decided to do a poem on it. So this is not a poem that I wrote. It says, this is a poem I found in an old book in an old bookstore in an old bookshop in York, England. I remember reading it and missing my home, being so far away, and buying the collection just for this one poem. And then I put the poem in there, and it's just about Canada. I love it. Yep, and so then here we have another photo, and then, again, some stuff printed upside down. This is a prototype. It'll work out. Then we have the other red sheet, and this one is a review of a book that I love by a Canadian author who's an Aboriginal author. So it was really important to me to try my best. It could be better, I'm sure. But to try my best to include many facets of Canada, and especially because I was choosing to include this poem that I really love. It's a great poem. I think it's great. On the Road by Charles G.D. Roberts. He's a white man, and that's cool. White men wrote good stuff, but it's not all of Canada. So I wanted to make sure that I included something of our Aboriginal history too. And I read this book a long time ago, Indian Horse by Richard Wagamese, and it is one of the best Canadian books I have ever read in my entire life. It's so good. It's so powerful. It's about our history with reservation schools here in Canada, residential schools here in Canada, and it's dark, and it's scary, and it's stressful, but I really wanted to include that. So I have that. It's a little review of the book, kind of just being like, everyone should go and read it. As you can see, this cuts it off, so I've got to format it a bit better. But yeah, I liked including a book review. Why the hell not? And then on the back is a review of the best poutine in Canada. It says, for the best poutine in Canada, you need to make your way to La Patisserie Ulloise. When my dad used to drive us up to Ottawa, he would always take us to this tiny greasy spot, a place he had loved when he'd grown up in Ottawa, and we'd order poutine and hot dogs, and we would marvel at how they could possibly make the fries so good. I've never had fries made this way. They're so sweet and solid and just good. I want everyone to have them. I've made a point of taking everyone who visited me to try their food. Best poutine in the world. And then I literally put the address of this place, because if you want real poutine, you've got to go here. It's in Quebec. So I like that I'm like including stuff from from French Canada, from Aboriginal history, and from kind of Canadian British history. What was the name of the book again? Indian Horse. Greatest book. Who said Lydia says adding that book to my Audible cart. It is so powerful. It made me cry. and only like 5 books have made me cry in my entire life. So that is a pretty rough look at my zine. I am so in love with it. I am so glad that we made this together. I love it so much. Now let's look at your guys' zines. So let me flip this camera around. Oh, you can see my windowsill. Here we go. I'm so excited by this tripod situation. Let me just get it perfect so that I can be a bit closer without hitting the tripod. Yes. Yes. It's beautiful. Okay, is that good, guys? I think that's pretty good. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited. So what do we have? So these are all of your zines. I have them. Oh, Han says, you guys inspired me to start my own zine. Only joined recently, so I'm going to start working on it now. Amazing. If you want to send it and submit it, please do. I am so excited by it. Look at how beautiful they are. Look how beautiful they are. I love them. Okay, so, okay. So I clearly did not preload any of them. So, my bad. I thought I'd put them to load, but that's just my bad. So here we have the page on my website. So I just wanted to show you. So if you just land on my homepage, you go to projects, then you click on Zine Dream, and then here you all are. Look at it. It's perfect. So I wanted to show you this. I wanted to show you mine. Oh, people are talking about this little oxalotl. Yeah, he's the best. It's called a oh God, what was it called? No, I know this. Cable bite. That's it. Oh my God, I literally just like had to go to my mind palace. It's a cable bite. Yes, Angelica, thank you. You can get them online. There's so many of them. I own 3 of them, I think, and I love them. They're so cute. But anyway, yes, I wanted to show you my zine just really quickly on here, just because I want to show you how it looks a bit different than the physical one. So if you scroll through, it is the same stuff. Oh, Emeka says my zine should be in your email. Awesome, I will get that. But I can change the order of things. I can make things beside each other. And like, for example, here, this page doesn't exist in my physical zine. It can't, just because of how it's laid out. But I like it for this. And here, okay, so you can't have the red page like how I have it here. Right? It's just not going to work the same. So I just did I looked up red construction paper design, and I think it looks pretty good. And then, for example, the transfer paper, I just made it a gray background. So, you got to work with what you got. Okay, so I'm realizing that I think my lens is just a tiny bit dirty, so I apologize. This is going to suck for 1 second. I just want us to see all of your zines as good as we can. Okay, so let's go. Finding Magic in Depression. I'm so excited. We're going to do a pretty quick go through just because there are a lot of them and I want to get through everyone's. But yeah, Lydia calls this visual ASMR. That is exactly what this is, Lydia. You are exactly point on. So this is Photos and Poetry by Stephanie Fisher. Leah says, I just felt like a kid whose parent wiped snot off their face. Apologies. So I first want to just congratulate Stephanie on how beautiful these photographs are. Like, genuinely, I thought, Stephanie, that you had taken stock photos and used them in your zine, because I was like, wow, these are beautiful. And so I scrolled down to the bottom and I was like, who took these photos? And then I scrolled up and it says Photos by Stephanie, and I was like, oh my God, Stephanie, you're amazing. So this is a very simple zine, but I think that's why it works so well. We have a photograph and then a poem to go along with it. And I just think that these are so beautiful. It's like an actual print magazine, says Lydia. Yeah, I can imagine just holding this. I like this, that you kind of changed up. Instead of just having a photo and a poem, photo, poem every time, you have the kind of textures played. It is harder. It's definitely harder to do stuff on digital. That's why we have graphic designers, guys, right? Like, it's a lot harder, but, maybe not harder, but hard in a different way. So it's just so cool to see everyone play around with this. I loved this photo. I was like, this looks like it's from a professional chef magazine. let's read one of the poems. Let's just randomly read this one. My mind is like winter, like the moonlit sky, like a cloudy day blessed with rain. It begs to just be, it cries to be heard. Oh, this is beautiful, Stephanie. It demands stillness, it asks for its turn. That rhythm in there is perfect. I'm sorry that you can't really read stuff on my camera here. I think it's just because it's like, recording a screen. It's kind of hard to do. When I think of a life of endless summer, a sun that won't set, a race to keep running, a night without rest, I breathe in gratitude. We do our best. I believe that to be one of the greatest poems of our time. I actually loved that so much. And then I love this image. The green of your hair is literally perfect and makes me want to dye my hair green. So, yeah, I don't know. That's so beautiful. I love this zine. It's perfect. It's perfect. Number 3, Autumn by Jacob. I don't know how to pronounce Jacob's last name. Evge? I'm not sure. It's just called Autumn, so already we're off to a wonderful start. One autumn of new beginnings, a journey to find, a place to belong, one story of coming out, falling in love, and losing your way, hope and dread, a life lived in the season of change. Oh my god, what an amazing forward. Oh my god, that is so good. I'm like, that is the greatest forward of all time. You guys need to just write my forwards. So then we have a similar thing, but I think that the colors in this are very unique to Jacob. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's clearly got a very strong aesthetic here. And I think that how small the photos are kind of compared to how big the page is looks really beautiful. Let's see. I wonder if I can actually make you go down a little bit. I'm just trying to make it the best that I can here. Maybe if I zoom it in like this, that's a little better. Yeah, I think that's a little better. I don't know. Well, we're trying our best here. Oh, these are beautiful. It's the color editing on these. The color grading is so phenomenal. And I do apologize, guys. Obviously, we can't read every single word, but so beautiful. I like that there's some pages that just have text here. These are beautiful photos. And I'm in autumn. My name is Norwegian. Okay, Jacob, that makes sense. I can't pronounce it. I think that the way that the two photos here, this diptych, kind of reflects each other, and like clearly these are very intentional choices, which I love. Ooh, this one's very different to the rest. I guess, yeah, wow. Beautiful, just gorgeous. Oh, my computer hasn't fully loaded them all. I love this. Ooh, I love those. I like that it's not all autumn. Do you know what I mean? Like, here's autumn creeping in sort of thing. That's really cool. I just want to get to the bottom. Oh, what a gorgeous shot to finish off. That is such a beautiful zine. That is like the kind of zine you just want to live in. You know what I mean? I could like just take one of these and hang it up in my home. All right. Heart in the Clouds by Sophia Fisher. Let's see. Okay, yes, I remember this one. This has got this amazingly cool collage vibe, which I think is so cool. Can I zoom in a bit? Cool, yeah, because these are longer. So it starts, Heart in the Clouds. I once felt inspired to write poetry on an airplane, so I did. I stared out of the little windows for hours at a sky that is always above me, but that I rarely observe. So true. And then I realized that looking up is something I've been struggling with all my life, both metaphorically and literally. I held my head low for years, not making eye contact, because I didn't want to see almost as much as I didn't want to be seen. But years went by, and I learned and changed, and one day, I just started looking up, finally seeing the sun and clouds and everything in between. Handing my heart to the clouds was one of the smartest things I've ever done. I am touched. So we've got these beautiful artworks. I mean, these are so, like, you've made your own world, Sophia. They're so beautiful. Oh, I feel like I'm in them. I'm in these. I don't know if you made them just for this zine or if it was like you collected ones from before, but the artwork is just gorgeous. You should sell these. Also, oh, I remember this. Like, I saw Vancouver, BC, and I was like, can we be friends? It's kind of far away, actually, from where I live, but I just love these are beautiful. Oh, everyone, her Instagram is at the sunrise inside. So clearly an Instagram we all need to be following. Love that. Love it. Okay, I'm just gonna keep saying that over and over again, everyone. I'm gonna try and close everything so that we get the internet is the best. Nicole says this live show feels like Christmas morning. Yay! All right, next up, how to play Monopoly. Okay, this is, I think, like one of my favorite titles. I just think it's so funny. Can I zoom out at all? Oh no. Okay, my computer's not letting me zoom out. But I could probably do the, how do I go full screen again? How do I do that? I don't, there's definitely a way to go full screen and I just, don't know how. Maybe this. Whoa, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Just kidding, guys. Okay. I'm sorry, Nicole. It's just gonna be a bit zoomed in, but I think it's still beautiful. It is still so beautiful. All right, page 1. Warning: this game is not suitable for families who wish to remain that way. For happy families, that's so funny. Step 1, open the computer room closet and scan the battered board game boxes. Gently free the one that's faded eggshell blue. Don't tear the cardboard further. The lid is already missing its left side. The deckled edge is a battle scar from when you and your older brother swiped the box back and forth yelling, "I'm the banker! No, I'm the banker!" It just kills me. It kills me. It is so funny. It is, okay, scoop up the tiny metal players rusted with age, pretend to deliberate between the dog and the thimble while you rattle around in search of the one true winner, the car, which is so funny. I always play as the iron, just if anyone's wondering. This is just so cute. I like when the kind of drawings come in a little bit, super cute. That's really funny. And then at the end it says step 9, chuck everything back in the box just 20 minutes later and tuck it away on its top shelf perch where it will rest until next Christmas. So good. And it's so relatable. It is literally so relatable. I am just like, one of my favorite quotes of all time is George Orwell saying, the best books are those that show you what you know already, something similar to that. And I feel that so deeply. Sometimes I read something where I'm like, oh my God, I didn't know that everyone else felt this way too. And that's how I feel with this zine. It is gold. Gold! Practical Tips for Ordinary Magic by Lydia is it Gappa or Gapa? This is the zine where when I said the name to my boyfriend, he was like, such a good name! And I'm like, I know! Again, does anyone know how to make this full screen? I know there's a way. I did it just the other. Gappa, like the store, the Gap. Oh, Gap. Okay, cool. I know that there's a way to make this full screen. Maybe if I just press F. Full screen it. Nope, that didn't work. I know there's a way. I've done it before. Add star. How is this so difficult? I mean, whatever. We'll just scroll through. Okay. Rules for your coven. Support and encourage. Love, learn and grow. Keep each other on the right path. Don't let problems brew. Seek out magic. Oh, someone says try F11. Nope, that's just volume. Unless I'm supposed to hit this function button. Nope, it didn't work. Okay. Okay, one thing I love about this is that it's handwritten. I think that adds something really powerful to it. I think it's so cute, but not in like a condescending way, like in a feels personal way. You know what I mean? Seek out magic. The illustrations are so beautiful. I think I have that crystal. I feel like I'm in an old bookshop flipping through some witch book, and it's perfect. A child 0 to 3. The artwork just took me straight to my childhood. We had a book of fairy. Oh, where did that comment go? Charu says, we had a book of fairy tales which had the same style of illustrations, and it's such a cozy, warm feeling. Yes, Nicole says it's so aesthetic. These bottles are so beautiful. I love that you did watercolor. They work so well. Stop and be grateful. Move your body. This is such a zine. It is exactly what you see at zine fairs. Things to thaw the heart. Ah, a hug. Yes. I've been asking for more hugs lately. It's been really good. Night wishes. These bottles are so beautiful. Spell for staying in the moment. Ah, this is so romantic. And like the watercolor is definitely the right choice, Lydia. It's so beautiful. Ooh, ooh, we've got a playlist. There is nothing like a playlist. Hotel California is such a spooky song. Tips to ward off a werewolf. I love I love the mixture of like the what is it? The kind of like witchiness, but then the like legitimate, like Midal. So track the lunar cycle, also Midal. So beautiful. So beautiful. Ah, you guys are so talented. It's killing me. Somebody just asked if there's a way where they can buy it. So if I'm gonna on the comment section of the last Patreon post I did, if you have a place where you're selling your zine, let me know and I can put it here. Kind of like I'll just put a bracket and I'll write click here to buy. And we can just put that there if you want. All right, here we go. We Met Here by Alice. Oh, Alice, let's do this. It's beautiful. I remember seeing this and laughing. This zine is about a friendship and for a friend. Thank you for everything, Julieta? Julieta. Yeah, that must be it. Backstory. We met through a fanfiction website. Already I love this story. In 2008, when I was writing about Alexander the Great and Hephaestion. We met in person for the first time in spring 2009, our parents nervously watching us. Internet people, still a source of suspicion. Legit. Our story can be measured in train tickets and phone bills. We were never close. We were never closer. Oh, after 10 years, we visited the place where everything began. Macedonia and Pella, the ancient capital, the land of Alexander and Hephaestion. This is so beautiful. Ah! Stuff like this is so cool. To my best friend. I love these collage pieces. Like, these are so cool, Alice. Looking at the photograph and this book, and this became real. It feels like a scrapbook, sort of. Books for tea, fan fiction, and internet friends. Yes. I love having these, like, reviews, sort of, from Google Maps. To be honest, I can't really blame Google Maps for not even trying. Oh, that's so funny. This place was definitely more lively in 300 BC. Fun fact, streets in Pella don't have names. Google Maps can't help you here. People will tell you to meet under Alexander's statue at the center of town. You see, that's so cool. Lydia says, I want to make something like this for all my internet friends. Yes, I feel that. I love these cuts. Just the way that you've like layered everything, Alice, looks so beautiful and fun. It feels like I'm on a road trip with my friend. Do you know what I mean? Like, you've captured that spirit so perfectly. Yes. Oh, these are such good photos. Thanks to Ariel. Yay! Oh, I love it. Yes, this is the kind of this is like to me such inspiration because I need to make a travel zine someday, and this really gives me cool ideas of like this is I think is my favorite page. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Next up we have 127072. And I know that Diane told me that that is the coordinates of where she lives, which is really cool. The Eldritch builders above us, I gotta zoom in, 26,000 chickens below, and you, dear visitor, beside us, overlooking a silent shore. Whoa. This, I'm wondering how you did this. Is it sponge? Is it just sponges? Because it's freaking sick. How did you do this? Are these sponges? Because I want this. I want this aesthetic. How you did the numbers looks so beautiful. All right, let's start scrolling. Oh, this is the Minecraft zine. Yes! I think, oh yeah, similar to Lydia, Diane has handwritten it, which I think gives such a personal look. I love that. Okay, Zine Dream. Achievement unlocked! Zine Dream! Yay! Okay. A guide to gamers tools. Look at how awesome this is. This looks to me kind of like the end pages of a book. Do you know what I mean? Like under a hardcover in the dust jacket pages, particularly because of chatting about it in Discord and then seeing it come alive. Oh, I love it so much. Lydia says these pages must have taken forever. I agree. The detail is so cool. And I love the pink that you chose. Just that's very subjective, but I just love that pink. Look at this map. Oh, I love this kind of stuff. It feels like a whole world. It feels like a whole fantasy. Angelica says, now I'm seriously considering making my own zine. You said if we emailed it to you before the end of the year, you'd share it. Yes, I will put it on here. Your zine will go here if you email it to me before the end of the year. Oh, I love that we got a screenshot. You need a screenshot. 5-second frequently asked questions. What is Minecraft? Created by, we do not speak of his name. Oh my god, I don't know who it is. Sold to Mojang, who have lovingly kept the game ongoing for years. It's a blocky game where you explore biomes and build items from pre-patterned recipes. Wow, that was so hard to say. Any memes I might recognize? Why Rat City? I suppose this is a gesture of love to my friends. Oh, I love this. This is so full of love and like full of heart. Oh my god, you did so much work, Alice. Wait, not Alice, sorry, Diane. I love this pink. So beautiful. Food, notebook. Oh my god, this is so cool. Oh, and then the exit is the... Oh, this is so... You can only sleep at night. You can only sleep at night. That feels like a poem, doesn't it, guys? Is sleeping in bed. To skip to dawn, all players need to sleep in beds at the same time. What a perfect ending. Wow. Okay, this one's so cool. Everyone, you guys have to go click on it and read all this stuff because I clearly didn't read very much of it. Okay, Proper Ladies Did Not Spend Time at the Cafe Alone by Julia, what was the last name? Barandier, I think is how you pronounce it. Okay, wow. Already, this is so cool. I feel like I'm looking at art. Oh, I got a, what was the... If we edit our zines and send them to you, will you put up the updated versions? Yes, if you would like me to change the version that you've that I upload, I can definitely do that up until the end of the year. All right. To the ones who did. Ha ha ha. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, I didn't have time to scroll through this one. Was this one of the ones? No, I think this one was sent to me last night, but I don't know. Okay, I'm literally sat here working on my taxidermy zine now that I know the deadline has been extended. Okay, this is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, Julia, you have really cool tattoos. Whoa. Oh, these photos are so cool. Oh my god. This is feminist heaven. This is so cool. Oh, we got a poem. We're only rehearsing the peacefulness inside the pain, the slow steps, the flirting. We are only rehearsing many scares, many losses, laughter. We are only rehearsing wearing heavy costumes and makeup simulating wounds. We are only rehearsing screams, intrigues, in the wreckage within you, in the wreckage within me. We are only rehearsing ruins. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, Julia says that they're not you. You took the photos. Super cool. Super cool. Whoever this person is, you chose a very cool subject because they have very cool tattoos. Oh, and then we have poems. Here's a poem to the wax that burns my skin every month. Oh, wow. I don't wax. It's too painful. And sometimes makes me feel that what grows out of me are thorny branches ready to cut others open. Here's to sweaty breasts angrily trying to strip out of their laces and headaches so strong because you never bothered to do your part. But mostly here's to the dripping red I soak my fingers into, paint my body with so I know it's me and it's mine, and I don't just flush down without looking, and I don't flinch with disgust or hold my breath to avoid smelling it. And here's also to the times kissing felt wrong because mouths were supposed to be less like mouths and more strawberry lipstick swallowed with thank yous. Thank you for showing me affection. Thank you for teaching me I never needed yours. Whoa! Whoa! This is powerful stuff. Oh my god, we are dealing with some powerful stuff here. Oh my god! Oh, these photos! Ah! I'm dying. I'm dying. You are also talented. I'm dying. Is that your friend? Or is that you? I'm thinking maybe that's you because this person doesn't have tattoos. Oh, I love that t-shirt. I feel like that t-shirt could be a cool tattoo. A kitty. Oh my gosh, these photos are so cool. You must have the coolest Instagram. Very much a bird. Okay, we're gonna go to your Instagram because I just feel like you must have a really cool Instagram. Let's see. Very much a bird. Oh, look, it's Monica. Hi, Monica. Charu says this scene is so punk. It is. It is so punk. Yes, we all knew it. You have a very cool Instagram. We all saw that coming. Okay, that is beautiful. Charu, you have explained it perfectly. It is the punkest thing. Okay, Recover by Maxine. Recover. Okay, can I zoom out? Nope, sorry. Oh, Julia, you're the best. Thank you so much for sharing your zine. 2019 has been pretty bad for me. I fell out of love with art and fell into a reading slump. I forced myself to start making again and found some books that have inspired me. Oh, sorry, reading again. I thought making again. I'm just so into making zines right now. Reading again, and found some books that have inspired me and helped me feel better. These drawings are covers for some of my favorites that I've read recently. I love that it's handwritten again. That just added something really charming. The bell jar. Whoa! This is so cool. Okay, this is super cool. I really wish I could zoom out. I'm sorry that I can't. Well, I guess I could zoom out, maybe. Can I, how do you zoom out? Oh, I can kind of zoom out by like zooming out of the whole thing. Okay, sweet. Cool. That's super interesting. I haven't read The Bell Jar, so I don't know what this is a reference to, but that's super cool. I actually drew this cover a couple months ago for a challenge in the Reading Rush. And it's what inspired me to create the zine. This book truly means the world to me, and every time I read it, I fall in love again. The Bell Jar is on my to be read pile right now. Like, I am super into wanting to read it. Yeah. Taking a drink of water. Ooh, The Perks of Being a Wallflower. That is super cool. Love the flower. Oh, wow! Battle Royale. Okay, that's really cool. I haven't read Battle Royale. This is amazing. This is amazing. This is amazing. If you've never read Sailor Moon, then you are missing out. I agree. Oh, Maxine, you say that you screamed when I bought it. Okay, I clearly need to read it. Thank you. If you like my work and would like to see more, this is where you can find her. Yay! Ah, this is so cool. Okay, this is such a strong concept for a zine. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna make some covers of books I love. I think that is so cool because I don't know, cover art is such an interesting art form because it shows like what you think is one of the most important aspects of the book, and then what you choose to share with it and kind of what the vibe is. Like, clearly this is about death and horror, and it's scary and it's intense, and this is bubbly and fun and a little silly, etc. This is so cool, and it's also just cool to see which books you picked, you know? Wow, this is so cool. Thank you, Maxine. That was really awesome. Oh, I should close that so that I'm saving as much bandwidth as I can. All right, Simple Love by Leah. What was the last name? Oh yeah, now I'm really zoomed in. By Leah. Ooh, Bilqvist Ung, I think. That can't be right. Oh, Leah, you're here. It's hard to read the comments on my phone because they kind of like fade away really fast for some reason. Okay, I'm gonna try doing that. Oh, maybe that will be better. Okay. Sorry, fiddling with settings. So I'm gonna zoom back in. I think that Leah emailed me, and in her thing she said that she didn't really like how it looked as a PDF, so she decided to take photos of it, which makes such a beautiful PDF, which is so funny. It's such a good, like, it's a different but great way to make this zine. I want to zoom back in so that we can get the big pages. Which it just turned out so good by taking photos of it is a great work. Oh, this wasn't you, Leah. It's just was such a great way of making this work, you know? Okay. Love autumn. Love the leaves. I love the leaves so much. Oh, it's beautiful. This is the kind of zine I wish I was holding. Do you know what I mean? Like, I really wish I was holding this right now. This would look so beautiful. What does that mean? Oh, I'm sorry. I like realized I wasn't saying anything. I was just enjoying the beauty. Bring me nature, send back my love. Oh, this is beautiful. I love this. I love this tiny one. The placement of these kills me. They're so beautiful. I love that we had two of them that have to do with autumn. Lydia says the colors. Yes, the colors are perfection. This leaf looks like it's falling. Do you know what I mean? Like it kind of looks like it's going woo, woo, woo. It kind of looks like this leaf falls down and becomes that leaf in a way. I love that. Oh, this is really beautiful. Andrea says the black leaves look like a moth. I wonder if it was intentional. Yeah, that does look like a moth. You're right. Leah says love fall means leaf fall, as in falling leaves, but it's also kind of a joke in Swedish because love is pronounced kind of like love. Oh, amazing. A pun. Oh, God, I love that. I think my favorite one is this leaf. It's so little. Oh, beautiful. I think that taking photos of the physical zine worked amazingly with actually having the zines in the background. Sorry, the leaves in the background. Amazing. Okay, A Wind in the Cherry Trees by Amira Wolf. What a cool last name. Wolf. Oh, we have another person who did that. Oh, okay, so maybe this was the person who emailed me saying that they decided to take photos of their zine. A Wind in the Cherry Trees. First of all, sorry, I was like so excited to scroll through. I forgot to say how cool this cover is. I don't know how you made it. I'm trying to like imagine what, I don't know. Is it really cool paper that you found? Did you like do a little, oh yes, Amira, that was you. Awesome. Can you tell me how you made this, or is this like really cool paper that you found? Because I just feel like I want it. Love. It also looks like you used really cool paper on the inside. I think the papyrus font looks really nice. Oh, here we go. Aesthetic as hell. Oh my God. I love it. Okay, this is the best. Oh, and watercolor. Yay! I am such a sucker for watercolor. I truly am. Let's read one of the poems. Oh! Let's not. Sometimes my email opens up randomly. Let's not let everyone read my business email, shall we? Okay. Do you remember where we are? You lost the path. You lost yourself. You want to keep dancing. I am more than willing as you embrace me outright. Let me guide you through the dance of pink spring. Oh, I love that line. Flowered dancers accompany us all around. It's like if I was in a poetry slam, I'd be doing that right on after that line. Flowered dancers accompany us all around. They search their own partners or dance content with themselves. Elegant patterns are traced in the air as our steps are sweeping through the flowered forest. Your lips are warm underneath my under my breath, elusive hands in your hair. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Kathy's back. Hi, Kathy. Oh, look at the gold leaf. Oh, this is like such a cool zine with different mixed medias. I definitely see why you wanted to take photos of it instead of like scan it. And Lydia just said that poem felt like a Studio Ghibli thing, which totally agree. Is there a Studio Ghibli movie that like takes place with like pink cherry blossoms? Because that's what we need. That's what we need right now. Oh, these are beautiful. Oh, I love it. Oh, that's the final page. Just beautiful. I think that this theme worked out so well. I remember you talking about doing something that had to do with cherry blossoms, and it's perfect. Like from the beginning to the end, you feel it. These are, oh my God. Guys, I didn't even notice that these were actual cherry blossom leaves. Oh my God. Oh my God, the attention to detail. This is so much fun. I'm having the goddamn time of my life. Oh, you guys are also talented. All right, we have what learning 7 languages taught me by True. So I didn't get to see these because these were like the ones that were sent to me this morning. So I'm super excited to see this. Cool. What learning 7 languages taught me. I think I got a comment. Yay, Amira. Oh, Amira says that it was really cool paper. You found the perfect paper. Oh, I love that. Okay, let's see what we've got. What learning 7 languages taught me. Love the highlighting. This is a really, really cool cover. Lamise, how much have I missed? Unfortunately, quite a bit. We're an hour in, but don't worry, because the live show is here. Did you submit one, Lamise? I don't think so, right? No, you didn't miss me talking about yours. All right, let's see. Oh, so the cover is upright, but these aren't. So let me zoom back in so we can see these properly. Okay, yes. Before you go in, over the course of 25 years in this body, I've managed to acquire 7 languages in varying degrees of proficiency. Come along with me as I share a little bit of what each language opened up to me and taught me. Needless to say, I am by no means an expert, and I try to better myself at all of these each day. I hope you have a fun time going through this zine, and I am able to convince you to pick up at least one foreign language in your lifetime. Trust me, your life will never be the same again. This zine is in English since it's the lingua franca for the world now. Please feel free to get back to me on my Instagram or email. Looking forward to starting some great conversations in multiple languages. Amazing. So then their Instagram, Charu's Instagram is pillow_Sophie. Okay, here we go. By the way, that's amazing that you can speak 7 languages. That is so exciting. Okay, where do I begin? I absolutely love the illustrations. These are so cute. I would tattoo that. I would tattoo that on my body. I love that. I'm not going to obviously read the whole thing, but I'm from India and Hindi is my mother tongue. I probably started picking it up when I was in my mother's room. Surprisingly enough, even though I was born in India, we grew up speaking in English and never paid much attention to Hindi apart from daily interactions with friends and family. So you see, this is, I can't read it right now because we've got to get through everyone's zines, but I would so read these. These illustrations are killing me. These are so beautiful. In a country with close to 1.3 billion people speaking more than 1,500 languages, only 23 of which are official languages, had it not been for English, we would not have been able to communicate with each other. Super interesting. Sanskrit. These drawings are killing me. Espanol. Spanish. Woohoo! Spanish was a love of labor. I used to have classes at university from Monday to Friday, and then on the weekend I would go to the Instituto Cervantes de Nueva Delhi, which is the Spanish embassy. Wow, so cool. Ole! No way, Korean. No way. Charu, how do you know so much? The biggest, these emails are just gonna keep popping up. I think thankfully I have a filter on right now, which is just showing you my Patreon emails. The biggest influencers for Korean language and culture in my life were probably YouTube content creators, Simon and Martina. Japanese. Does it spark joy? Maria Kondo. Ikigai, origami. Yes, amazing. I think I can probably stand that up a bit more. French. We were taught French in school, but it was rote memorization. That half an hour was torture for me when our teacher would walk in, tell us to go to a page in the book, and just read the words till we had memorized them. If you asked me back then, I could not have named even a single French thing apart from the few words given in the textbook. And then you have what I learned from all this, what I'm learning next. I'm currently taking beginner level Japanese. And here's a collection of all the illustrations. That one's still my favorite. And the little girl saying, Olay! Ah! This is so cool. Oh, beautiful. Oh, okay, so the illustrations are by Sudeep Vashista and Priscilla Netsalkar. Oh, that's super cool that you did it with friends and stuff. I love that so much. That's really cool. What a beautiful zine. All right, that's one we all have to go back and read because there's so much written there. Oh, amazing. Amazing. All right, what do we have? We have Chaos Reigns by Catherine. What was the last name? I missed it. What was it? Catherine Ackley. All right, let's see. I'm going to zoom out. Oh, sorry, hit the camera. Let's zoom out here. Okay. Oh, Charu says, thank you, everyone. My husband helped me out with illustrations, and a kind friend helped me typeset it at the last minute. Oh, I love that it was just everyone coming together. That's beautiful. Also, I love everyone in this chat right now for like giving so much love to everyone. This is the exact environment that we all need, and that is so beautiful. Okay, Chaos Reigns by, sorry, I forgot already. There's been a lot of names today. Catherine. All right, Catherine, what do we got? Let's zoom in a bit. This zine is a collection of short stories based on nightmares. Yes! This was one of the coolest, like when we were all talking about what our ideas might be, this was one of the coolest ideas. Okay, the zine is a collection of short stories based on nightmares I have experienced and possibly invoked by a podcast I enjoy. I wanted to curate this to show the inspiration for my final project of my MA filmmaking degree. Cool! The short film, The Crimson Woods. I wanted to explore the different elements that create fear, horror, past fear, terror, present fear, dread, future fear, and unease, general fear. I didn't know this. I'm already learning. Okay. Chaos reigns. Here we go. A group of university students are getting drunk in the woods. Two friends wander off. Alice, fierce and bright, although with too much to drink, her inner damsel takes control. Tom was just a bit of an idiot. He sees a ball of light in the distance. Captivated, he begins to follow it. Tom, baby, where are you going? Alice whines. The fairies, babe. They want me to follow them. He struggles to hold his balance. She follows him at a distance. Come back, there's nothing there, she cries. He doesn't acknowledge her. The ground softens, making it harder for them to trudge through. Alice sees a no trespassing sign. Always a bad sign, guys. Frustrated, knee-deep in mud, she starts to turn back, letting her stupid boyfriend complete his adventure by himself. A screeching sound comes from behind a tree. Alice turns toward the sound. She sees the silhouette of a small creature, no bigger than a child. Care, it says. Alice shivers. The alcohol has subsided. I guess I shouldn't read this whole story, but I'm going to now. We're in it. Alice shivers. The alcohol has subsided. Tom, we really need to get out of here. I don't care how fantastic you're feeling. Tom is in a trance. He reaches for the ball of light, but he's just a step too far. Kurr, the creature cackles. He takes the steps. I got you. Alice screams. Tom falls off the overhang. The swamp was quieter than usual. A fire. Oh, wait, was that the end of that one? I think that was the end of that one. Ah, that's so stressful! But no, I feel like it keeps going. It definitely keeps going. The swamp was quieter than usual. A firefly drifts from the stalks of dark green grass. It gets closer to a nearby tree. The long, misshapen hand of a creature swats the insignificant bug. The light falters, shines for a moment, and then is gone. An ancient creature, the Pukwudgie, 4 feet tall, mischievous and emanates the sweet smell of lilac and elderberries. He stays very still as he hears the rustling of footsteps, dagger in hand. Oh my god, he's ready for the imminent threat. The soft red fur of a fox appears behind the tree. The Pukwudgie loosens his grip. The balance of the woods remains at peace. He slowly disappears amongst the dense forest grounds. Creepy as hell. So I love this drawing. This is amazing. And then again, we have a story with these incredible illustrations. Oh, and I love that each of the stories has a different background color, because that really showed me here. I was like, oh, this is definitely the same story. You know what I mean? That is so fun. Ooh, that's terrifying. That is terrifying. These illustrations are amazing. Oh, I just moved it over by accident. Oh, wow. Oh my god. Check out the film. Guys, we have a film on our hands. Oh my god, what's happening? Is it gonna load? Oh my god. Okay, guys, you all have to go check this film out. So there's a link, and you all have to check it out, because I haven't watched it yet, so I have no idea. We all have to go watch it. That is so cool. Thank you so much. That is so beautiful. Catherine, these watercolors, the colors on this are just insane. Oh, this is so cool. Yes, I can't wait to read the stories. Okay, so now I think I got some people emailing me ones, so I'm gonna angle you up here while I go through my email, so you don't all see my emails. Although you kind of already have. No, but they were definitely all just patron emails. Okay, well that's at least something. Yes, I've got Emily's. Oh, let's hope that this opens up. It's opening, everyone. It's opening. Come on. Oh, yes. Okay. So this is not a PDF. It is a, it's just on, I think, okay, because it's not a PDF, I think Microsoft Word or Pages is telling me that it didn't get all of the correct fonts, maybe. So, but here we go. Hold on, I just saw a comment. Hans says, I'm gonna have to go. Internship early morning. Hope you have a lovely rest of your stream. You're all very inspirational and amazing human beings. Hans, thank you so much for joining us. Just everyone for joining us. It's so much fun to have you all here. No, Emeka, don't worry. This is perfect. Let's look at it. Anecdotes Abroad, a zine by Emily Senta. Love the colors of this. This is beautiful. 10 anecdotes from my life abroad. Yes. Ooh, okay. I love a good table of contents. Acknowledgements. I see my name. For providing the tools and motivation that led to this zine's existence. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay. I love a map. I truly and deeply love a map. I'm sure that as a PDF, guys, I'm scared that my computer is just kind of doing it, but like this looks beautiful. Oh my god. Okay, this is a travel zine, and guys, why haven't I made a travel zine yet? Like, what am I doing in my life? My first great discovery in Florence, Italy, was a small tea shop owned by an oldish man named Rocco. 2 of my roommates and I found it during one of our first wanderings of the city. Enthused by the exotic American students that had entered his shop, he taught us Italian. My roommates, at least. I'm a lost cause when it comes to learning languages. The opposite of Charu, everyone! Unfortunately, yes, analyzed our zodiac signs and read our palms. He was basically a 19-year-old hipster in a 70-year-old Italian man's body. Oh, I love these kinds of stories. This is exactly the kind of zine I want to make. Oh, this is so beautiful. I love the way that you've kind of layered stuff, kind of, yeah, it looks so beautiful. The Budapest bar crawl. Omar's hot nuts. If you ever visit Ljubljana, Slovenia, go to a market and get some yogurt out of the vending machine. Through this one simple action, you will influence the entirety of your tour group and befriend some Germans who just so happen to be staying at the same hostel as you. You will then explore the city with them and a random British lady. During this journey, you will come across a roasted nut stand, and the guy running it will offer you some for free, give you a written on napkin of recommendations. Try to guess, try and guess what state you and your friend are from and send you on your merry way. You will complete your quest by visiting the castle and partaking in the escape room. Oh my god, which is really more of an elementary level scavenger hunt with one escapee scenario at the end. There's apparently a lot of dragon-based lore associated with this place, so I'm like avoiding saying it because I don't know how to pronounce it. So the objective of said challenge was to chase away the dragon haunting the castle, and the final objective was to sing a song to a robotic dragon, and the song of choice was Country Roads, which is apparently a German drinking song. Moral of the story, I don't think that there is one. This is literally what traveling is like. I love these stories. I love USA. I love the photographs. Oh my god, look at how good this is. Look at how good this is. I love that. That is so cute. Oh my god, why don't I have a travel zine? This is so beautiful. I love this. The colors are amazing. And all of these different anecdotes and stories just give such a picture. Like, I feel like I'm there. The Roman cat. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just want to read these so bad. My parents came to visit me in Italy for a week, and being Catholic, decided that we would go to Rome. As it was Lent, and as I mentioned before, they are Catholic, we were on a hunt for seafood that Friday. Oh, right, because you can't eat meat you're supposed to eat fish on Fridays. But I went to a Catholic high school, and at my high school, they would only serve fish on the Fridays. You couldn't get any other meat. I'm not Catholic, though, just so everyone knows. This issue was my phone service was awful and my communication skills worse. You see what I mean? Like, I'm so excited to actually sit down and read all of these stories. They're so beautiful. I think that this is my pages messing the thing up. A playlist! Yes, everything needs a playlist. That's awesome. Oh, beautiful. So beautiful. We did it. I think we did it. If you tell me if you just emailed me one. I think I did all of them, though, that were sent in. I don't want to miss anybody's. So if you sent me one and I didn't show it, please tell me right now. But I think I've gotten everyone's. And it's time for us to go back to this kind of a thing. Hello! I'm so deeply happy. I am so happy. Books for Tea says, now I want to make a travel zine. Charu says, me too. Lydia says, this was so much fun. Thank you so much to Ariel. No, it's all you. It genuinely is all you guys. So we have to give Lydia, everyone right now needs to give Lydia a huge round of applause, because Lydia emailed me a month ago now, and was like, Ariel, I want to help you do a zine. How do we do it? And I was like, we could do this. And I was like, what if we did a workshop? And she was like, yeah. And so it was like, it all kind of got sparked because of Lydia. So Lydia, thank you so, so much. This has been so, so much fun. Charu says, it's almost 3 a.m. where I live. Thank you so much for joining. I'm glad we did this on, oh no, it's Sunday. I was gonna say, I'm glad we did this on like a Saturday so you can sleep in. Here in Canada, tomorrow is Remembrance Day, which is a day that we do here for remembering veterans and soldiers and stuff. So we get it off. It's like a holiday tomorrow, so I'm sorry that it's so late. But I'm so pumped looking at everyone's hard work over the last few weeks. We did it. Angelica says, I've been writing a paper this whole time. Amira says, thank you to Lydia and Ariel. Emeka says, any more workshops in store for your patrons? So this was I had never done this before, especially not online. So I'm very interested if you guys would be into doing this again. Definitely, like, we'll do a few months off because it is a kind of a lot of work, and it was so much fun, but I think that this was amazing, so I would totally be down for doing it again. I feel like you can hear some motorcycles driving by or something. Amal says that they're so inspired to finish their zine, and Charu says that it was worth it to stay up. Thank you. Maxine says, this was wonderful, and I'm so happy that I got to see everyone's zines. Me too. Like, I would have been so sad, and I was very nervous that no one was gonna send me their zines, and then last night I got like 5, and then this morning I got another like 6 or something. So I was so glad that everyone did it, and that you're all just the same as me, and we're right on the deadline of finishing it. Lydia says, Ariel, you did amazing work with the workshop. I love getting to make a zine too. Such a fun surprise. Yes, we didn't know when Lydia originally emailed me that we would all be making zines. I somehow made it a party. Yeah, Emeka says maybe a poetry one. I'm not a poetry fan, so I would love for you to convert me. Yeah, that could be cool. I'll try to send you a zine before the end of the year is up. Yeah, again, if you guys, anyone watching, and because I know that some people couldn't join us for this stream, so if you're watching it afterwards and it's, you know, the next day or weeks later and you would like to submit a zine, just email it to me with the subject line that I have on the Patreon post, which was, what is it? It's like, I forget, but it's like submitting my zine. Yes, something like that, so that it's really clear, and then I can put it on the website. Yeah, this has been so fun. So definitely, I think let's do this again. Okay, let's do this again sometime next year. I'm gonna plan something cool. Maybe I'll do a poll in the new year in 2020. I'll do a poll, and it will be like, what should we do a workshop on? And it'll be like poetry, something else. I'll give a few options so that we do something that you guys really want to do. But I just want to thank you so, so much. This has been so fun, and getting to make zines with other people has been the best, because I feel like we went on a journey. We went on a journey together because, you know, in the beginning, I remember no one had an idea. Everyone was like, I don't know what to do. I can't pick. And now here we are at the end, and we have such cool zines. Emeka says, I wish we could all just meet in a coffee shop and have a zine club. I wish that too. That would be the coolest. But I'm really glad that because we got to do this at, we got to do it online, that we still got to do this and like meet up, you know, like we got to, even though we can't all be together, we got to do it. So my zine, everybody gets this zine for free as a digital version. So, this obviously isn't finished yet, but I'm going to be making a post on Patreon about how you can get the digital finished zine. It'll just be a PDF, so I will send that to you. And then I'm also going to have a big discount for all my patrons so that you can get the physical zine for like really cheap. So, yeah, so I'll give you a link to that if you want the physical one. You guys were a big part of the journey. So if you want a physical one, definitely I will be making these and shipping them out. So I think that will happen probably next week. I will make a post about the zine and stuff. Angelica says, before we leave, thank you for the workshop. Thank you for beautiful and engaging bookish videos and an amazing podcast. We appreciate your work and that you share it with us. You're gonna make me cry. Thank you so much. Lydia says, thank you. You're all so kind. I've had such a great time, and I really hope that you guys have had a great time too. And again, I kind of talked about this on my Instagram the other day. I don't know if you saw that, but I just wanted to thank my patrons, which is you guys, because patrons only can watch this live stream. But it means so much to me that I get to do stuff like this, and the only reason I can is because you support the Patreon. Because, you know, this takes a lot of time, and it's been a lot of effort and work, and I can't even tell you how much I struggled to get your PDF files on my website. It was literally a journey. So but I'm happy to do it because I know I have your support. So yeah, this has been the best. I loved making this. I can't wait to share the final version with you. And I loved looking at your zines. You guys are the best. All right, I'm gonna end this now. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. You guys are the best, and I love you so much. Okay, let's see if I can end this. There's so many buttons that I have to touch.